Now, here's one of the lesser known frequency distributions that we'll be using. And you probably wouldn't really be using it when you are actually doing research, but you should know how to construct this. Sometimes it is necessary to use a cumulative frequency distribution. The cumulative frequency distribution is a distribution that shows the number of data values that are less than or equal to a specific value, usually an upper boundary. The values are found by adding the frequency of the classes that are less than or equal to the upper class boundary of a specific class. The cumulative frequency distribution is used to also show the growth of the data. So, it says for number 12, you want to create a cumulative frequency distribution for question number 8. And here is the shortened version of the frequency distribution created for question 8. And we're going to fill in this table over here to construct our cumulative frequency distribution. Now remember, the lowest value in this data set is 27. So, less than 26.5. The lowest value is 27. So that means there are 0 values that are less than 26.5. Then we move on. Whenever you are starting a cumulative frequency distribution, 0 is always going to be the starting value. The starting frequency. And I should put cumulative frequency here. Now, how many values are less than 33.5? Look at your first class. This first class goes from 27 to 33. These values right here, these values here are less than 33.5. And they have a frequency of 7, which means there are 7 values that are less than 33.5. The next one, values that are less than 40.5. Well, if you notice here, 34 to 40, put that in red actually, 34 to 40 is less than 40.5. However, the first class of 27 to 33 is also less than 40.5. So these two classes right here are less than 40.5. Which means the frequency of 7 and 14, 21 data values, are less than 40.5. The next one, less than 47.5. These 3 classes right here are all values that are less than 47.5. Put that in orange. I don't know why I put it in yellow. Therefore, oops, made that too bold. All of these values, 7 plus 14 plus 15, is going to be less than 47.5. 7 plus 14 is 21, plus 15, that's going to be 36. And hopefully you can see where the pattern is going. For less than 54.5, it is going to be these values right here. And that's 36 plus 11, which is just going to be 47. And then for the next one, that's 47 plus 3, which is 50. Continuing that, 50 plus 3 is 53. and less than 75.5, all these values here are less than 75.5, which means all 55 values are less than 75.5. And the ending value is going to be the total frequency. And that is it for the cumulative frequency distribution. That is how we construct it. All right, guys. Hope that made sense. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the last one. Take care.